Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, and welcome. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel. If y'all been here, welcome back. Y'all already know what to do, okay? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Share it with your people, okay, and like the video. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and like the video because child, we have some things to discuss. I hope y'all are having a good day today. Just wanna let y'all know your girl is doing double duty right now because my baby is going to her little friend birthday party. So I am in the middle of doing her hair, some Singhalese twists. So that is why I'm not on camera because baby, she would have a fit if I show her head on camera like this, all bushed out and not combed out while I'm preparing her hair. Well, not preparing, actually doing it. She would have a fit. So, baby, we can't do that. Now let me go ahead and welcome my people who I have in here. Okay, because y'all know we gotta get it started, honey. We got to get it started. When I tell y'all I got my $12 worth between the pre-phone call and the interview, it was worth my little $12. Cause I was tickled. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Hey, Too Feisty, my love, how you doing? Hey, sis, proper thigh, y'all. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Prosperity Thick Girl. Okay, she is almost at her 1,000, and we want her to get there. Okay, hey, Sheila, right? How are you? Hey, Uni Boo, my love. So glad to see you. Hey, love 7829D. Nola, baby, go get your accent back from that woman, girl. The delegation of New Orleans, we done tried to give us to Atlanta, and Atlanta told us they was full. So we went head on and sent us to Vegas, and they accepted, okay? They accepted because I need to debunk a few things that she said about people from New Orleans. Because I said, girl, I know you lying. Don't tell that lie because my mom and my dad ain't never lived upstairs, downstairs. Baby, they was when they separated, okay? Hey, Cheryl, my favorite Liberian cayenne pepper. How are you? Hey, Melissa, how are you, my love? Hey, Andrea, how are you? All right, my people coming on in here. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Hey, Mother Black Diamond, how are you? Hey, Miss Jack of all trades, how are you? Hey, Sweet Pea 724, how are you? I love all of you all. Thank you all for being here. Hey, Miss Major. Hey, Jamie. My boo, hey Val Allen, how are you? Oh Lord, baby, my favorite lady. They always have questions, and child, I don't know if I can answer your questions today, girl. Hey Tracy Chappelle, how are you? Hey Logger Curves, how are you? Hey Astute Queen B, how are you? How are you? Now y'all, make sure y'all know that we on this live, but this live never happened. I don't know why that tickled me so. When that man said, this phone call ain't happening, I said, sir, do you know who you talking to? Do you know who you talking to? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hang up right now because Lord today, Tasha, baby, I ain't even about to bash you, but what I do want you to do, go in your room. Okay, well, before you go in your room, I need you to search your kitchen. Use the woman of God, so I know you got some Earl in there. Go get you, I don't care if it's the cooking Earl, the coconut Earl, the holy Earl, the blessed Earl, some olive Earl, okay? Whatever kind of Earl you got in your house, bring them all up in your prayer closet, okay? Go ahead and get your prayer cloth and lay on your face before the Lord, because you's a praying woman. And when you leave up out of there, I need you to lay hands on him with every piece of oil you had in your house in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit and lay his ass out. Okay? Lay his ass out. And when they ask you, ma'am, what happened? Say, I am a prayer woman and I had to pray about it. Okay. And when I prayed about it, I went head on and I laid hands on my husband so we can deliver him from them spirits. Yes, God. That's what you do, girl. You let him know you was praying and he was slain in the spirit. Ain't that's what they say in the church? That's what happened. He was slain in the spirit. Go ahead and slay him in the spirit with every bit of oil you got in your house, because this is absolutely ridiculous. I said, not you calling this lady, Natasha record him K. Natasha record him K. who need to pay back that 4 million. Oh, sir, you about to be content. You should have listened to your friends. And when she said, when she said, he told her, they told me not to call you. She said, and you should have listened. I said, not her knowing she about to, not her telling you, you done messed up by calling her. Y'all, that was just so funny. Okay, that was so funny. Then he kept talking about the feds. Sir, the feds don't investigate you cheating on your wife. The feds don't investigate you going to stick your beef stick on somebody else's buffet like this the Golden Corral around here. You like they don't investigate that. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That makes absolutely, when I tell y'all absolutely no sense, I say, baby, not you gonna be fresh as hell if the feds watching. Y'all, I was tickled because, sir, you can say exactly what you want to say. Oh, you trying to play it up to your wife like this girl stalking you, but tell me why you and your stalker got seats on the plane right next to each other on more than one occasion. Tell me why you outed yourself when Tasha K called her unique, okay, and then you call her Tawanda by her real name, Tijuana, by her real name. And Tasha K said, "Oh, I didn't know that was a I didn't know that was a name, but thank you for telling me." So you outed yourself because you don't supposed to know this lady. This lady's supposed to be stalking you, but yet you around here giving out the name for Tasha K give you the information. Then you around here talking about you ain't never messed with this lady. This lady ain't never had no baby for you. You could never have no kids. You can't have no more kids. You only got that one kid, which ooh child, a survey out there say that it's a lie, and you better hope them DNA test results, receipts don't get to be receipting. You better hope them alleged child support lawsuits don't get the receipting on you, because how you gonna explain that lie? But then again, even without that information, how you gonna explain that you couldn't have no more kids medically? You can't have no more kids, but then you turned around and said that you and your wife cried when this girl got pregnant because y'all wanted more children, and y'all was gonna raise this girl baby. You should never talk to nobody else because you really around here. I feel like you hang with the scamming bishop at this point. I feel like you hang with the scamming bishop because there is absolutely no way. I don't understand. If you couldn't have kids no more, then why you and your wife was crying about this lady baby? Cause y'all was gonna raise it. And the taco girl, you was gonna raise this lady baby that he cheated on you with? Why? So where y'all was gonna explain to people that this baby came from that y'all decided to raise? What was y'all gonna explain? How was y'all gonna explain this lady, this baby? Ain't nobody walked around here seeing you pregnant. Ain't nobody did none of that. And then you want to come up in here talking about Ty Dina and saying Ty is sleeping with members of the transgender community and Tiny in trouble. And then you're gonna talk about your wife's sister sent you news. I don't believe your wife's sister sent you not one nude. I don't believe because Tamika gives every bit of she can't stand you and she tolerates you because you her sister husband. Now, girl, quiet as it's kept and loud as I'ma say it, your sister said that she used to be around there laying hands for you. So if you don't want to lay hands, I'ma need you to go ahead and make sure you make up with your sister so she can lay hands up on your husband. Cause I ain't here to drag La Taco. I'm not here to do it. I really feel bad for her, truthfully. You know what I'm saying? I really feel bad for you, truthfully, because if you stick true to the script that you've been doing, you're gonna come out here and you're gonna try to make up some excuse for this man. You're gonna try to make up some excuse about this lady lying. Now, do I believe that everything that this girl said? No, I don't. There was some parts of it that didn't make a lick of sense to me when we got to hearing about the oldest son, but then it wasn't the oldest son, the middle son. So listen, we're gonna get into that when we get into that. But as far as her husband, ultimately it's up to him. You know what I'm saying? To keep his beef stick in his house. Ultimately, it's up to you not to ever make it where any woman can come and embarrass your wife like the hell she was embarrassed last night. And then on top of that, not Not you confirming what tattoo the girl had and where it was on her back before Tasha K even said where it was. She just said she had a tattoo. And you said the location of the tattoo. Then when we get down to the interview, we see that the tattoo is down her spine in the middle of her back. Sir, how did you know this? We saw she sent you the picture of it, but you don't know her though. She's stalking you though. Child, if she's stalking you, why you know where things at on her body that you should know is on her body? That don't make no sense. Cause if somebody's stalking me and I feel for my life like that and they psycho like that, let me tell you what I'm not doing. Getting close to them. I'm not receiving no pictures from them. But then you do what you do and you don't care about doing it. You don't care about being a slapping nigga out here. You don't care about being sloppy out here because for the simple fact of the matter, you know your wife ain't going nowhere because that's what you said. That's basically what you said on Tasha K interview. I'm sorry, the call that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? You said it don't matter. Me and my wife know about it. We gonna be good. I ain't. We been together all this time. Basically, she ain't going nowhere, and she know what I'm doing. But you need to, if you gonna cheat on your wife, baby, and y'all have an arrangement or whatever it is, you need to go ahead. Okay, you need to go ahead and let your side piece know not to embarrass. You need to get some NDAs. I don't understand why you people in this limelight want to cheat and don't get no damn NDAs. Because when mad day come, these women get mad because you ain't buying what you want to buy, what they want you to buy them. Although in this case, I don't know who the hell told her to cheat. Because girl, you ain't asked for nothing. You ain't had your hand out for nothing, girl. No God. And y'all gonna be mad at me for saying this, but let me tell you something. If I'm cheating with somebody who got access to some money and the way that men lie and women lie, talking about they unhappy, my spouse not feeding me, not taking care of me, not feeding my soul, I'm staying for the children. Let me tell you, I was gonna walk away with more than some road trips. And yes, I said road trips because I'm sorry, going to Texas and going to Vegas ain't no he. I don't consider that flued out. I would have considered you being flued out if you would have went to Greece, Africa, Italy, somewhere, some international destination. But every time you would have came over talk about he was pulling at me, he was pulling at me. Let me tell you what I would have been pulling at them pockets. That's what I would have been pulling at them pockets. I wouldn't have walked away 5 years embarrassed, blowed up my spot because now I'm in my feelings and I'm mad and I say, "Fuck this shit, I'm about to burn it all down to the ground, including my house, just to get you back." I wouldn't have walked away with just my groceries eat, my groceries ate in a trip to Texas. Ain't no way in hell, no God. Or you bought your wife a Tesla where my Range Rover ate. Ain't no way. Now I don't feel like she should have left with that lady husband, but if you was gonna do that and blow up your spot, you should have walked away with something. You should have made you was down there around at a TI studio, according to you, getting it on in. Well then guess what, baby? You should have got it on in with a contract. You played yourself, mom. You played pussy and got, and that's just what it is. No God. No God. No God, Edward. Y'all, I am tickled. Because this make absolutely no sense whatsoever. Then Miss Unique, girl, you done been on Tasha K, you done been on divorce court twice. Girl, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get girl, why your music career ain't popping? Go ahead and sell lashes. Go ahead and head and sell hair. I don't know what you got going on, mama, but this ain't good. And you saying this not for the clout or whatever. But child, no, go ahead, honey. Well, what is it for? What is it for? Because at the end of the day, you'll be the you put all of this out about him. And everybody who watching him see he ain't shit, ain't worth a damn. And so then what did you blow up? Because the wife not, I don't believe Tamika going nowhere. Now, if she going somewhere, baby, I eat a jean jacket. I eat a jean jacket. I don't feel like she going nowhere. Cause he got her mind gone. And until she gets her mind in a place where she can think and move and be for herself, because ain't nowhere in hell. Ain't nowhere in hell. Then y'all want us to sit up here and think that Rocky is all of that. You putting together this press conference and this video you did, although when you had Candy and she was doing whatever that singing was she was doing. Now that was funny, okay? That was funny. That was definitely funny. But you talking about he secured $1 million deals, and we supposed to believe that he is a goddamn genius of a manager, so he secured y'all $1 million deals, meanwhile then secure himself a check? But you went to school for psychology, sir. I'm sorry, y'all. Because the stupidity, the fact that you think that we are this stupid, that we believe in the stuff that you say. You want us to believe this lady is a liar, but yeah, you confirm the stuff that she said. Then you put out there, okay, Tasha K interview didn't come out prior to having this conversation. So how you was talking about what this lady was talking about in the video, which makes me feel like y'all still talking. You trying to tell her keep her mouth closed. You trying to tell her keep her mouth closed. Then you want to talk about, oh, we wasn't living with my mother-in-law because we was broke. It's giving broke. It's giving broke. It's very much giving broke because $1 million deals. What would you living with? Who want to just live with their mama? I listen. I ain't never been married before in my life, but I've lived with my man when I had one. And baby, I don't want to live with my mama because let me tell you, when these children gone, I want to christen the crib. Okay, I want to lay up in my living room on my sofa and we do what we do. Like, girl, you can't do that in your mama house. You can't do that in your mama house. I don't know no grown person that's just living with their parent because they want to. You might need to. Your parent might need a little help. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that if you have to. I'm not knocking nobody who live with their parent, but don't sit up here and act like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was just living there because y'all wanted to and y'all millionaires. Who the hell does that? Now with Glow and them shit can go wigs, y'all wasn't living there just because y'all wanted to. Not just because y'all wanted to. Y'all wasn't living with Glow. Y'all was living with Glow because you had to. But let's go ahead and get into Miss Unique. Now, let me go ahead and say this. Miss Unique, girl, why did you sit up on Tasha K and tell that lie? And then you going to tell that lie on the whole motherfucking city of New Orleans? No, ma'am, run it back. Run it back, girl. Run it back. I need you to you wanted an apology for Tasha K. I need you to go ahead and apologize to New Orleans. Cause baby, not everybody in New Orleans don't and make it like that's a common thing where mamas and daddies separate and live in the same damn house. No, that's not a common thing. Now, what might be a common thing is mama and daddy separating, and you might hear your mama saying your daddy just cussed me out. You might hear your daddy saying your mama. That might be a common thing. That might be a common thing for you to go on ahead and hear your parents' argument. But girl, don't tell no lies on us like daddies is living downstairs and mamas is living upstairs. Like that's just a common thing. Run around there in New Orleans and then come Mardi Gras, we all go party together. Girl, get the fuck. We don't want it. New Orleans already take enough L's with our crime rate and Drew Brees done retired and our football team done been sad ever since him and Sean left us. We don't need you adding this to the team of L's. That's number one. Number two, you talking about you ain't never asked him for nothing. Now listen, I ain't gonna sit up here and act like women in New Orleans don't, be messing with the married men. But that's not just unique to New Orleans. You got people everywhere that's gonna mess with a married man. But I will say this: all the ones I know from New Orleans ain't never, ever, ever was messing with a married man, even if it was Joe Blow who worked down to the Coca-Cola, even if it was somebody who was a cop doing details, you better believe they had some of that detail money. We wasn't about to not get nothing. And I'm not saying we as in me, cause baby, I ain't messing with nobody husband. I ain't got time like that. Cause when I call you and I say I want to see you, I want to see you. I don't want to hear I gotta wait. When I want to be bothered, I want to be able to be bothered. I don't want to hear, oh, you can't get away. You gotta see it. You gotta try it, girl. No God. Don't you sit up here and act like that's just something we the hell do. And I know for a fact, you said you in your 30s, girl. I'm in my 30s. I know for a fact back then, the things that Oh, girl, now I'm about to tell on myself, but goddamn it, shit, tell the truth and shame the devil since we talk about the Christian folk here. Okay. Back then, that's when you used to lie to them little boys. You know what I'm saying? Used to get your friend to get on the little computer because y'all know we ain't know nothing back then. Make your little test talking about you was pregnant when you really wasn't pregnant. So, because you know he ain't want no baby. So he could say you go to the clinic, then you take that clinic money and you and your friend go shopping. I ain't the only one who did it. And don't judge me. And if y'all judging me, I don't care. Go to hell. That was my past. I'm delivered. We done did that, girl. But my whole point is, girl, you ain't never about to not get nothing. Girl, listen, I did it twice. And then after that, I just used to make the paperwork. But anyway, I got my cut. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's my pass. Okay, I'm delivered. But I'm just my point of saying that to say is thank you, Andre. Thank you, Andrea. What she said. She said, I just turned 40 on the night. Happy belated birthday, my love. On the ninth of this month, and I know the game. Thank you. I'm trying to tell you, that's the game that was played back then. So, girl, where did you learn this? And on top of that, if you want to talk about some stuff like real life stuff, everybody knows somebody who done cheated. Everybody done been around somebody who done cheated. So the fact of the matter is, how the hell you don't know how to play the game? Now I will say this. I'm not about to spill all my family secrets. She said, hey Deb, I swear to God, you and your niece do the most. And y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy Norris Sony, okay, and also my cousin Ransom with Ricardo. But girl, listen, I ain't about to sit up here and tell y'all all my people business, but I'ma just say I have some people in my family who have cheated, baby, and also have outside kids, honey. You know what I'm saying? Now the children ain't got nothing to do with the adults do, but you know how it go. You know how it go. You know how it's played. Then when Tasha K said, "Well, did he ever spend the night at your house?" And you say, he cried to me. He told me I remind him of his mama. Girl, fuck him and his mom. Fuck him and his mom. So the fact of the matter is, he ain't never spent the night at your house. He ain't never stayed with you, girl. He cried to you, girl. Please, he could, baby, you could stump your toe and cry. You could stump your toe and cry. Now he cried to you. Now he was pulling at you. He was pulling at you. He was tugging at you, girl, the same way he tugging at his wife. That just don't make no sense. You should have known then. But you said you knew he was married. He told you that situation was over. This situation was over. Now you saying from your, based on your past and your history and how things was with your mom and your family, it was easy for you to believe. But girl, not 5 years of being faithful to somebody else husband. Not 5 years of being faithful to somebody else husband. I know you lying to me. Girl, please. I would have had me a whole nother the same way when he had to be with his wife because it was his birthday and I can't answer the phone call, baby. The next day when you would have wanted to call me, I wouldn't have been able to answer the phone either because now I'm with my dude. Now I'm with my dip. Oh, you can't answer the phone? No, I can't. I'm with my little yay with the yay. What you mad for? What you mad for, pie? Like I don't even understand it. Make sure y'all liking the video because I see 68 of y'all in here and I need the likes to be liking. Okay, I need the numbers to be matching. Okay, like we like the matchy around here. Also, if you feel so inclined to do so, baby, join the channel. You know what I'm saying? Send a little cash app, send a little super chat if you feel so inclined to do so. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, greatly appreciated. But if you have nothing to give, let me tell you what you can give. Okay, you can give a like. You can smash that thumb. But you say in no long General Ogden and Eagle, that's not how it went down. She must be from Jefferson Parish. Girl, we gonna give her to the parish. That ain't even how they did that in Araby. I don't know. Our girl, who raised you? Okay, who raised you? Yes, we need 11 more likes. Go like. Go like the video, okay? Who raised you? Cause no, ma'am, God, you not about to sit up here and make all of New Orleans look like ducks. We not walking around here quacky. Okay, we not walking around here quacking. That just don't even make nobody sense. My God, today. Shout out to my girl too feisty, because ever since she told me that statement, baby, it's been having me in a chokehold. Because that's sure what I was saying that whole interview. My God, today. Now this one part I'm gonna skip to y'all, and I really, really before I go there, let me thank my brother. Oh, I love you too, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the super chats. Okay. Would you say, how can you be faithful to somebody else's husband? Girl, I don't know. Ask Unique. Cause she was wishing and hoping and praying and planning. Girl, you ain't listen. Did your mama make you clean up to the old folk songs, girl? Cause you ain't hear that lady say, "We forgot about tomorrow as we lay," and about all the prices they had to pay. No go, girl. You let that man play you for a fool. Girl, yeah, no, now wait, before I get to the part where she said they had to ask their mama, can they go downstairs? I don't even understand it to see if they can go talk to their daddy. Girl, what? I don't know what kind of unrealistic ass household you lived in, but child, there ain't never been no household I ever lived in or experienced in my lifetime. You hear me? Ain't never. Ain't never. You might have to ask your mama, can you go to your daddy house? But not can you go downstairs in the basement and talk to your daddy? Girl, what? This was a whole mess. But not when, and I know I'm skipping ahead in the interview and I'm a backtrack, but I just gotta say this because y'all, this was so funny to me. When I tell y'all, I was hollering when Tasha K said, okay, so it was some other women who sent her and reached out to Rocky about her about Rocky. Okay, and she had seen his beef stick, his shish kebab, okay, his shish kebab down there, and she was like comparing the pictures, girl, and the girls had the same picture. I said, not a one for all. You ain't even about to get another angle, but you said you wasn't the side chick. You was the girlfriend, girl. You was the one who was getting all the pictures of the same women. But then when she pulled out her phone and she said she took her phone from Tasha K and she started scrolling and she says, "This one of the girls you talk to?" And Tasha K said, "Yeah." I said, "Ma'am, why you got this girl phone number? Why you playing private investigator mode? Not the side pieces having the head Barbara, this is Shirley. You see them cash app he got? That was mine." I said, "I know you lied." Why is the side pieces having the Barbara, this is Shirley, from the top of his head to the sole of his feet? That's mine. Okay. Girl, you should have called Tasha and said, "Girl, he cheating on both of us." I don't know why I'm so tickled. Girl, I'm not doing it. I am not about to be sleeping with nobody else's husband, let alone go and find out who else he's sleeping with. Then you did a live before the interview talk about he eat booty and he eat groceries. You know what I'm saying? I was like, if your dude come home to me, he gonna wanna ride off in a ghost with me. I might let your boy show for me, but he gotta get rid of these for me. Girl, he ain't get rid of them. Y'all, I am tickled. Girl, listen, I already disowned her. I told you the delegation in New Orleans, we had a meeting overnight. We tried to ship her to Atlanta, but Simply Elegant one let me know Atlanta was full of hoes, so they couldn't take her. So we then shipped her to Las Vegas. Maybe she'll get tongued down in the club out there. And Vegas took her, okay? They took her by default because nobody told me that they couldn't take her. So they took her by default. But he gotta get he gotta get the put it like groceries. Yeah, that's all I could think about at the time. I said, baby, Omarion knew what he was doing when he made this song. You ain't going home where you supposed to be. But she wasn't getting money like she supposed to be. I know that. Girl, no God. You were supposed Mm-mm. But anyway, let me back up, y'all. That part just tickled me, but I am confused because Tasha K asked her, okay, Tasha K asked her, how did her and Rocky meet? We never really got a for sure answer for that too, because it went from her son. her oldest son was doing music, and he never met the oldest son, but then the middle son does is a singer. I'm like, girl, was it the oldest son or the middle son? Now I know when we have multiple children, sometimes we moving fast, our brain moving fast, and you might call the child the wrong name, but you looking at them, you know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta tell them, you know who I'm talking to, okay? It's mamas, okay? It's mamas who have them kind of moments. But girl, you don't know which one of your kids. I know which one of my kids sing. I know which one of them is a gamer. I know which one of them is a reader. Like it's just, girl, I know the difference between my oldest and my middle. I say, this lady here, come on now, ma'am, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Like, and then at the end of the day, what was the purpose of this interview? But I told someone I was speaking to prior to this, I said, let me tell y'all something. I know my people. I know my people, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't doing this. She's doing this to set up her music career, I believe, and draw attention to herself. But then I also know she doing this because unfortunately she did what these new age side chicks doing. That's fall in love with this man and his lies. And you think he gonna leave his wife and you gonna be the one. But the thing about it is, baby, what y'all don't realize is if he did it to his wife, he will do it to you. And once that wife is gone out the picture, if that wife is ever gone out the picture, and you move up to being a wife, what the hell you think he gonna do with you, baby? Because now your spot is now vacant. I want y'all to think about that while y'all messing with these ladies' husbands, okay? If that man ever does leave that woman for you, when you become the next thing, if you become the next thing, because coleslaw still ain't the next thing. He done moved on to she by she not. Meanwhile, she's still relegated to the 15% less than a tip that she is, right? So when that man leave his wife, your spot is now open, baby. So somebody is going to be taking that spot that you leaving open. So that don't even make sense. You setting yourself up to further be cheated on when you was the one who he was cheating with. That's the only change that happened. You become the person you transition from the person that's being cheated with to the person that's being cheated on. You know what I'm saying? That don't make any sense. You get left out to rot in the dirt, child. We have coleslaw and now we have sour crawfish. Good God. Mm-mm. And I'm calling it sour crawfish because that was just dumb. That was just dumb. Shout out to Nene Leaks. Close your legs to married men for y'all be right here talking about he played with your life. You played with your own life, letting this man sleep with you, raw dogging you. And you know he still lived with his wife. You played with your own life because at the end of the day, if he's sleeping with you while he gone and missing in action, his wife might be gone and missing in action too. You don't know what's going on that other side. So you played with your own life. You should have protected yourself. Then you no, we're not naming. She can't be regular gumbo because regular gumbo is good. I'm not even about to play with gumbo like that. She's sparrow crawfish. I can't. We can call her okra. Hi, y'all. I am just tickled because it does not make that it's sour crawfish. That's what she gonna be because that shit is sour. Oh girl, that was stupid. That was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna question you about your baby. You was mad at Tasha K for saying I ain't about to question you about your baby because that was your little dot, as you called this baby. Your little dot. And that is your little dot. That's your way to feel however you want to feel about the baby that you had. But girl, not all of these other children. Not all of these other children. Not after the first time this man told you he was going to. This man threatened you. Told you him and Tasha was gonna pay people allegedly, according to what you saying, and that they was gonna take your baby from you. And you went back and doubled up, girl. Everybody plays the fool. Sometimes it's no exception to the rule. But baby, girl, he wouldn't. Girl, he would have been. Girl, where is your people? Why you want to talk about New Orleans? Where's your people? Cause your people, somebody handling you like that. Like, why you didn't call them to roll up? Cause me and mine, it would have been a problem. It would have been a problem. You threatened me about me and mine and my baby. But you really didn't then. Girl, this was the very first baby in 2021. You got pregnant twice again after that, and you decided to go ahead and release the picture of the first baby that you was pregnant with. I that ain't even just making no sense to me. That ain't even making no sense to me. Cause girl, what? So you put that up there and then you come back with him and his PR people because you was sitting in the corner next to him when he was on the phone with TMZ and all of these people. First of all, this just played you to the left. He trying to deny your existence. The fact that you exist and you gonna sit up there and run with a story his PR people gave you, more foolery. More foolery. You're not that smart. You're not that smart. And look at this man on this picture, y'all. Look at this man. This man look like he got halitosis. He look like if he eating groceries, he's eating uncleaned ones. Ain't no way. He look like you can smell his breath when he walk in the room. Nothing about him is attractive. Nothing about him say I can make your career pop. Nothing. Nothing. Why he around here talking about he worked with Michael Jackson. Baby, you ain't broke Michael Jackson. You ain't made Michael Jackson like that. And you better hope Joe don't catch you in the street for trying to take his credits. That just don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Not you, girl. Girl, he left you high and dry like a Popeye's biscuit with no drink. No, let's stop talking about Denzel Hamilton like that. Who the hell is Denzel Hamilton? Who the hell is Denzel Hamilton? Because I want to know. Sir, was you talking about Denzel from the 17th? Denzel from the Magnolia? Denzel from the third one? Denzel from the sixth one? Because I know you not comparing yourself to the Denzel Washington. No, God, ain't nobody thought you was that man. You's a lie. Ain't nobody thought you was Denzel Washington corpse. May God have mercy on his soul and keep him around because we can't have no more legacy people. We can't just lose no more people. We can't take it, Lord. Ain't nobody thought you was Denzel Washington's shadow. No, God. Not he. That done, I'm glad I missed that part. Him talking about Denzel Washington. No, God. No, he don't. No, he don't. Mm-mm. You don't carry that much caliber. You don't carry that much grace. He meant Michael Blackston. Girl, I wouldn't, girl. I ain't gonna lie. I fool with Michael Blackston before I fool with this man. Because when you look at him, you get very much DDE. By the way, there are DDE shirts, which stands for No Dirty Dick Energy. Okay, no DDE shirts, no dirty dick energy. We do have those shirts if you go ahead and click the link for the merch if you want one. Okay, I need to go ahead and mail me a no DDE shirt to Tosh. Hey mother, how are you? How are you? How are you? I need to go ahead and mail her that shirt because girl, your husband give energy. Like I don't need nobody that is going to mess up my PhD. Okay, I don't need nobody that's going to give me a STD. And by STD, I don't just mean the ones that you can catch from the nasty people. I also mean no sexually transmitted demons. Don't bring nobody outside demons and spirits and come stick them up in me. Oh no, God, you around here acting all out of character and people. That's why her sister don't know who she is because her husband laying his beef stick on them outside buffets and bringing them in there, and all them STDs, them sexually transmitted demons, is crawling up on her insides, and that's why don't nobody recognize who the hell she is. Be careful while you driving, my love. That's why her sister don't recognize her. That's why her sister don't know who she is. But then let's go ahead and get into these receipts, and I'm gonna talk about this, and then I'm gonna let a few of y'all up. Okay. So her sister, let's get into these receipts. So Tasha get to scrolling through the phone and she's scrolling and scrolling. Now I ain't never seen nobody's fake them many years of scrolling of messages. It just don't make no sense to me. Ain't nobody faking that many years of messages. Child, I ain't girl. She got too much time on her hand if she doing all of that. Ain't nobody faking no years of messages. So she got all of these messages. You got plane tickets. I hope you let the feds know that you was sitting right next to her. I hope you let the feds know that you secured her them tickets down to the Vegas and down to the Texas. She talk about we went on trips, we went to Vegas and we went to Texas. Girl, that's where y'all went. Baby, I don't know who school or hoeing you went to, but you went to the wrong damn one. Cause the way I would have needed me an international flight if I was sleeping with this lady husband and if he would have been like, oh, I can't go. I wouldn't have gave a goddamn. You can't go, but I can go. You want me to keep sticking around with you? Oh, okay, you talking about you moving money. Well, you should have enough move now for me to go down to Jamaica all inclusive. And I won't fly first class. You got her face on a bus, I need my face on a plane when my tour start. But anyway, so how you gonna explain that to the FBI, sir? How you gonna explain that to the feds? These matching plane seats. How you gonna explain that to your wife? That just no go ahead. No, God, that just don't make absolutely no sense. That you got all of that. That you did all of that. That you sending out matching pics to all your women, but you don't care. But the receipts was receipting, y'all. I mean, listen, he round here telling her that he love her. Go check herself in. Now, then what pissed me off even more? I said, I know you fucking lying to me. I know you lying. I know you lying. Now, listen, y'all. If y'all got a man out there, I ain't telling you don't help your man out. You know, sometimes funds run a little low. You know what I'm saying? Funds run a little low sometimes. You might have to help your man get a little gas. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't live together, you might have to, he like, dang, babe, I just double paid on the bills, just got your hair done, nails done, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Put enough to the side. Can you grab a roll of tissue or whatever, whatever? Sometimes you might need to help your man out a little bit, but I be damn, I'm telling you right now, this is a no judgment zone. But if you messing with somebody's husband, if you messing with somebody's man, somebody's fiance, you better learn from her. Y'all better not send there another cash app to them raggedy motherfuckers. When I saw she was sending cash apps and then she was around here calling to borrow the money to send to him, Jesus, Jesus, take the wheel, make her get out the car and walk bare feet. Cause girl, what? Jesus, take the wheel, put her out. And make her walk bare feet. Matter of fact, make her walk bare feet on the side of the road with glass on it. Cause ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in high hell. Ain't no way in high hell, girl. Why you sending him money? And he's supposed to be putting money over to the side. Girl, what did you say? 500, 1,000. I mean, he had sent her a few little cash apps too, but them cash apps should have been one sided. And that was from him to you. Like I say, if you have a man, you know what I'm saying, and you know for sure that's your man, you the only one getting that zick. And I said it with a Z, because that's what we say around here, that zick. If you the only one getting that zick, ain't nothing wrong with helping your man out if he need a little help. But baby, don't you be around here borrowing no money from your mama, your daddy, your churn, your grandpa, the motherfucking pets if the pets got a pet fund. Don't you borrow no goddamn money around here for somebody else's husband. Girl, y'all, if I wouldn't have been out with my baby in her dance class listening to this, I would have had to throw my wig across the room because that just pissed me off. That just pissed me off. You round here getting hotel discounts from his family and friends. Girl, what? I know. Oh, Lord, let me see what y'all saying right here. And what do you think Tasha doing today? You think she in another turtleneck And that's ATL making another video about Candy to deflect. Let me tell you what she need to be doing. Like much like I said, she should be in her prayer closet with every bit of Earl she can find. With every bit of Earl she can find, laying hands upon that nigga. Baby Bernadine fire wouldn't have had nothing on the way I would have set this shit on fire. Bernadine wouldn't have had nothing on me, baby. He would have been waiting to exhale, not me. That just don't make no sense. Yes, Miss Major, girl, that had me in my feelings. Like you borrowing money from your mom and your dad. Like this man is supposed to be telling you what he can do for you, set you up. He was gonna help you with your career. How? When you the one sending him money? It seemed like to me you was the one helping him. You trying to help Ike. I ain't the motherfucker who needed help all the time. Ike was the one who needed help. Much like this raggedy bastard here. I don't understand. I don't understand. And even at the end of the day, if he making you all of these promises, talking about y'all was gonna buy a house, girl, how he was gonna buy y'all a house when his American Express card declined for $40? When he was gonna buy y'all a Barbie house from Walmart for 15? And then, ma'am, I'm confused because you say y'all been together for 5 years, but 5 years ago you was on divorce court. Girl, and you had said you and your husband lived together till y'all, you and your ex-husband lived together till y'all decided what y'all was gonna do. Girl, did you decide to end your marriage? Did you decide to end your marriage because thought you was about to be with Rocky Edward Bivens? I need some more answers. I need some more answers because 5 years ago is when you was on divorce court and decided to go ahead on and end it for real, for real. So did you end your marriage for real, not work things out with your husband who had came back, who had changed, who was now cooking, who was now trying to support your dreams? Because you had took him back after he cheated. Because you thought you was about to be with Rocky. You thought you want to be a millionaire so freaking bad. And you chose and went down the wrong damn road, girl. Wrong road. Wrong road. Nothing about him exudes financially stable. Nothing about him exudes I can make a career happen. If that was the case, Latasha would be right up there with Beyonce. And I don't mean she would be Beyonce, so don't y'all be jumping on me in the comments. What I mean is she would have a successful career. If he was, I don't understand that. You was able to broke $1 million deals for Escape, but you couldn't broke a dollar deal for your wife. Child, she need to be under new management. You know what I'm saying? She need to be under new management, girl. I know you saying you about to put out this gospel album, but you need to be going on tour singing the oldies. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. That's what you need to be singing. You need to be singing, looks like another love TKO. Because this is dead. This is done. And at the end of the day, I understand that stand by your man. Or that's my man and I'ma stick beside him. But god damn, how many times y'all gonna keep sticking by these motherfuckers who make you look dumb in the muff? I can stand by you and we having, little problems, little issues, but what I can't stand by is you publicly humiliating me. And I damn sure can't understand by you giving a bitch ammunition to make me look like a goddamn fool for the world. Come, no God. And that ain't your fault because your husband was supposed to protect you. He was supposed to protect you by staying his ass in the house. If you ain't want to be here no more, then say, listen, we got a contract and I'm gonna continue to manage you, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna manage your career, but I'm not gonna manage your body no more. I'm not gonna be with your husband. I'm not gonna, we not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I grew up to Betty Wright. You know what I'm saying? And I love Betty. My baby and I are back together again. The loving is better than it's ever been. You know what I'm saying? I love Betty. You know what I'm saying? I love. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just the man, and he's doing the best he can. But some of y'all took them songs a little too literal, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like having a piece of man is better than having man at all. No man at all. Because having a peace of mind is sacrificing my peace altogether. So, baby, I will be by myself and I go to bed at night sleeping, knowing I ain't being lied to, played with, and I ain't got nobody about to come knock on my door for a fucking thing, call my phone fucking thing and tell me about what she doing no God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Girl, listen, the side pieces was having the Barbara, this is Shirley. They got each other phone numbers. Y'all about to have a convention. All the Rocket Biv side pieces about to meet downtown at the convention center so we could compare pics. And it just don't even make nobody sense. Just don't even make nobody sense whatsoever. So I didn't get that. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. I don't understand it. I don't like it. I feel like, girl, you should know your worth more than that. On both parts. On both parts. You letting a man who don't even look smarter than Fred Flintstone play you for a soybean burger. Shout out to Bondy Blue. Because if I use your phrase, baby, I'm going to give you the credits. But with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all liking this video. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link. If y'all want to come up and talk to me, express your opinions. Now, I will say this. I want everybody to be respectful, and at the end of the day, it's enough commentary going on, dogpiling on Latako right now. So we ain't gonna come up here and just read this lady for filth. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, while I don't agree with some of her antics that she got going on, I do believe that don't no woman deserve this. Don't no woman deserve to be embarrassed like this. It's like right now, I wish you had a side piece. You know what I'm saying? I wish you had a side piece that come up here and say, y'all was moving to LA. You know what I'm saying? Because his side piece said they was moving to Nashville, Montana, wherever the hell they was moving. She should have known that destination that was a lie. All right, go ahead, Uni Boo.
God. What's up?
Nothing, my love. How you doing today, girl?
Doing good on a Saturday, but I just wanted to jump on. Finally caught alive. I'm just how you call it confused as to how he signed up all these artists and he couldn't make his wife solo career jump off without writing Escape Cocktail. But that's beside the point. I'm just trying to figure out. Now we have coleslaw. Now we have to deal with Popeye Biscuit, the side chick of 5 years. Oh, I'm sorry, the girlfriend for 5 years.
Yeah, she wasn't no side chick because she had a real relationship. That was her man. You heard her? That was her man, baby.
I'm sorry. I'm not finna stick by a man. First of all, I'm not going after a married man. Second of all, I'm not going after married man for 5 years. Why would you leave? Why would you like waste your whole life? That's 5 years you can't get back for a bum that can even make you successful along his wife's. Like, why are you doing that? That's a low self-esteem type thing. I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, I mean, I'm gonna give Latasha a break, but I'm like, she must be dealing with a lot, dealing with this dude. I mean, I understand she been with him for 28 years, but at what point do you have to like stay by your cheating man? Not because he's a piece of man. No, I rather a real man than a piece of man. Why would I share my man with the rest of the world? Do they know that STD, AIDS, herpes, and other infectious disease run rapid in this? In not to mention they in Atlanta, one of the top state with all these discussing disease. I mean, I have nothing against Atlanta, but I'm saying you got to do better. But that's all I have to say. I'm speechless.
Thank you, Uniboo. Thank you, Uniboo. Go ahead, thick girl.
Maybe.
This lady is an anomaly. I don't understand. I don't understand. So you gonna call your daddy and your brother to give this man money? You out here looking at houses, sending them back to him like y'all really about to do something with each other. Girl, what kind of dingle? See, this is the stuff I'm allergic to. This is the stuff, and I'm breaking out in houses. I'm talking about it because this is the dumb stuff that I am allergic to. I just can't do it. This man looks like Squidward. What about this man when any of these ladies saw him that made them say, ooh, yes, God, I gotta have. What about this man made you say you gotta have him and he gonna be yours and you don't care if he got a wife at home? Then you gonna say that this lady gotta suffer the consequences of what this man did because you cheated with her husband. Not she went and found your man. You went and got her man. So she need to deal with the collateral damage because he broke your heart even though you knew he was married. Something has got to be wrong in your psyche. First of all, to be with Rocky. Second of all, to goddamn deal with Rocky and you ain't getting nothing out of it. Baby, my mama, I swear y'all, my mama is sitting on the right hand of God right now. I'm telling you, if she not sitting there, it ain't a heaven. But even my mama let me know, you can leave my house broke and come back the same way if you want to. I tell you what you better not have been doing. You better not been with no man at all, whether you was humping or just talking. Baby, my conversation calls. I don't know where they get this from, but ain't no way. It's no way. It's no way. And Rocky's so daggone stupid. He done told us the lady real name. He done sat there and told us where the tattoo at. He done told us what they talked about. Like, dude, shut up. Tasha K gave this man 50 million out and he just kept on going and kept on going. Like, baby, I hope Tasha was got the goddamn tape recorder plan. So whenever she decided to go to the divorce attorney, she got all her evidence. I sat there and read them text messages. This man played this lady like a fool. This man had a $40. He tried to charge $40 to his credit card, and it was declined. I read all of the text messages. I paused my TV and went backwards, hitting the 10-second button, going backwards. Read every last one of them. How did your card get declined for $40? And he gonna tell her, oh, it's something going on with my card, something wrong with my card. And this dummy gonna say, do you need me to send you something? What?
Girl, she was
He
in love.
supposed to
That
be
was
sending
her
you.
man.
He was
Wait, wait,
supposed
wait.
to
Can I
be
say this?
getting a
Can I say this?
hotel for
Wait,
them, but he
Wait,
couldn't
wait.
even do
prosperity, prosperity.
$40.
Can I say this? Can I say this? She was gonna send him $40 for her to send, for him to send her on Cash App. You know they take a little bit of out of that to send her $38 back. That
No,
shit don't make no. That stuff don't make no sense.
no, that was to go to some, I don't know what kind of hotel they were staying in, but that was for some kind of hotel bill or something, baby. That hotel had bed bugs, roaches, and rats for $40. They don't even leave the light on for you at their hotel.
All
This
Oh
right,
my
wait,
god.
wait, wait, wait,
this
wait. Let
lady
me
need to get it together.
go ahead, go ahead, mama. What you got to say?
Is it my turn? Is
It
it
is
my
your
turn?
turn.
You said do not drag Latasha for filth. So
I
I
mean, if you got something to say about it, but I just don't want to drag her for too much. Not
I'm
today. It's been a rough week for her.
I'm gonna put some respect on your name.
Thank you.
I did not see the ladies interview yet, but I will first say if it ain't a divorce decree, you can't be with me. Um,
I like that.
they gonna always say I'm just here for the money. Or I'm just here because the kids. Or I just gotta be here. But it's coming. We ain't together. The only way I'm going for that is if you take me to your house and your woman say I ain't fooling with him, and my boyfriend is sitting here on the couch too. So otherwise, ma'am, he's not your man. Okay. And that's where her first mistake was. So I think that's why she kept doing this. But I just want to take it back to Latasha. She has low self esteem issues. That man talk like he from the west side of Chicago. He's not even indigenous to us. But I can tell he's been around Mr. Kelly and his people because the loudest, most broken people that be full of crap men in Chicago, they like to talk fast. They like to be seen. He talks like he's been around certain type of pimps from this area. And
He
it,
keep
it,
talking about R. Kelly, but he was bringing the water.
he was because I know too many people that I'm like I ain't never even heard of this dude before. I've seen him on Unsung. Like he would have been known, and you 50 years old man up here trying to pull gang affiliation on a woman. I'm trying to watch my mouth. Maybe I'll curse on my channel, but it's indicative that you's a punk and you using other people's leverage and names in order to get ahead. Why he don't have no money? You been up here, Aura had some money. All the people around him got money, and you saying you a A&R for all of these people, and you can't even afford to buy your woman a house or keep her in her own apartment, sir. You have failed as a man. Latasha, you letting this man, because he never said he didn't cheat. He just did the proverbial we have ups and downs, and I ain't perfect. We've heard that line before. That means you a whore, sir. So this man is out here just as long as he didn't do the Martell and have a baby on you or have it out in public where you are embarrassed. You were with it, ma'am, and you were with it knowing he was out there with Ari Kelly with them young girls, and he probably was feeling on their booties too. And you were complicit with all of this. She has low self esteem. He's probably told her, you ain't gonna find nobody like me. She probably felt why he loved me when I was big and he helped me lose 50 pounds. So he really loved me. And he probably was like, them girls don't mean nothing to me. Gosh, I love you. Look at what we built. And I'm sure there is a lot of indoctrination on that side as well as you raised in the church. And so just pray about it, ma'am. Pray about your marriage and stay with them. You could work through it with the grace of God, which is a lie. God ain't never told you to go through this foolishness. I don't think she feels that she's worthy of anybody better. And he's the only one that's sitting up there big up in her terrible behavior and telling her, oh, you can sing so pretty, but I don't want your gospel album, man, because you're ugly on the inside. We see how you treat people, and you mean to tell me you gonna help me get saved? You can't even save your own husband. It's the issue. You need to go pray again, ma'am. That's what I have to say about that. So you can take that video with your wedding dress on and go to hell. That's where all y'all are going. It's a mess. I don't even want to. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole interview with that foolishness of a woman talk about that her man. If you can't lay up with him all night, every night, put your last name on it, put a ring on it. He can't put no money on your bills on a consistent basis besides the cash app, and he can't put his name on nothing of yours and join no credit. It's not your man. He is for the streets, and that's why he was living on the street. The end.
And with that being said, side piece number 13, you up, girl.
Well, I just want to say that I had the same pictures too.
What? What?
I even got videos.
I know. Is you for real?
No,
Wait. Oh, oh,
Ooh, she joking, huh? She
woo,
gotta be
I'm
man.
just
joking.
playing. But no, what I want to say is,
Girl, I
y'all,
was about to
that
say you hit
is
my inbox right now, Lord. Let me send this to Tasha K and see if it's a comparison.
look. This girl was on Judge Lynn Toler twice with the
With a
same
husband.
man,
With the husband.
twice before the nuptials and after. But she was with him for 13 years.
That's
They
the baby. That's the children daddy, the husband that they was living in the house together till they figured it out what they wanted to do.
child, and that wig she had on her head, I was like, "Oh, you that type of child." Now I haven't seen the interview. I want to see it, but I got better things to spend my $12 on. But
I
this
enjoyed
girl,
my $12, child. It was worth
From
my $12. I was
from what I
entertained.
saw, this girl, from what I heard, this girl is delusional, and she still want him.
Yeah, I think they're still talking because
Hmm.
how did he know what her and Tasha K discussed? Even if he know that her and Tasha K talked because Tasha K did that promo and said she had just finished interviewing her, you don't know what y'all discussed for you to be
Right,
coming at Tasha K like that because the interview hadn't come out. The interview didn't come out till after she got off the phone with him.
right. And I ain't gonna get Tasha too much, but she give me at least I still got my husband. When in reality, no, you're still valuable to your pimp.
Ooh,
That's all I got.
whew, well, um, my God, today,
Damn,
uh,
Kimmy.
where Tamika money? You next.
Nola, can you send me that link to the side chick and the divorce court stuff?
I
I want to
sure
see it.
can.
Thank you.
Where Tamika money? Are you still here?
I am here.
All right, go ahead,
Which
baby.
this is Andrea.
Hey,
So,
hi, Adria.
hey, how you doing, Nola?
I'm good,
How
girl.
y'all doing?
We
I
all right.
agree with Price. Huh?
Oh no, that wasn't me.
Oh, I agree with prosperity. Everybody on this panel has already said. But what I'm trying to figure out is if Tasha is sitting there, like that video that she did, and I'm not gonna give her too much because at the end of the day, she ain't wrong in this situation. To me, I feel like honestly, I think that she needs to reassess what she's doing because this is gonna stop a bag for her. Because her sister been singing her parts down, okay? Without the runs and everything that she do when she sang. I do, however, feel like the side chick. First of all, I'ma just be, and I'ma say this right now. She don't represent New Orleans. She don't represent us. She don't represent what we stand for as far as her trying to be like, okay, I'm from New Orleans. I'm that whatever her whole little thing is. Yeah, she went to Vegas, good, accept her because that's where they make their money at, and that's what Vegas do. But I don't like the fact that Rocky got on here and continue to lie in our face. You know the funny part about that interview with that phone interview with Tasha. Tasha took a moment and looked in the camera when he said, "Do you understand where I'm coming from, or do you understand what I'm saying?" And she looked directly in the camera and shook her head, was like, "No, I don't understand you." He didn't have anything to stand on except for the fact that the feds. Tell us about the feds, dude, because the feds, they got plenty of people that cheat all the time. I ain't never heard of no feds getting involved when people cheat.
Wait 1 second. Let me thank Louisiana chick. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. She said, "Thank you, Andrea." Yeah, babe, that ain't us. That ain't what we do, love.
Yeah, that's not how we move. Like we don't move out here like that. Like we don't. And at the end of the day, I just want, like I said, only thing I want to know is if anybody can actually pull up all the like he ain't even a celebrity. They got big time celebrities. Nia Long just went through that whole thing with her people and a cheating scandal with a big basketball coach, and there wasn't no feds involved. So how are the feds involved when don't nobody know you, Rocky? Rockhead, who know you?
Oh,
So
Winkle.
I just want to know how the feds are involved because
So
that's all
I
he
think
kept
he's
saying.
using it because he's saying, basically they sneaking like my bag. Everybody's name is Rocky, yeah, but everybody's name ain't Bivens, sir. She didn't say the bag said Rocky. She said it said Bivens. But once again, that's how he told on himself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Once again, that's how he told on himself, but he's trying to allude it. Oh, she moved around me and my wife. So he's trying to say like it's stalking, but baby, who are you that like what is she doing to make it a fair level? Because even in stalking, your city magistrates can handle that. Your city police can handle that. The feds
Exactly.
ain't stepping in for that.
That's why I'm like, he just kept saying, "Oh, you'll see," or when I meet with you, yeah, you know what it is,
Girl,
like that type
Tasha,
of
you
And
better go with
Tasha like, no, I
security.
don't.
Right, you
She
giving
better
it
go
up
with
already.
she better go with security because I don't trust him.
at
I wouldn't
all.
meet with I wouldn't meet with him alone. The camera be on, even along the ride, baby. We videotaping the ride to see if a car is following us and everything. Mm-mm.
Exactly. And then this is the thing. When because it came out like the day that she put out the that she was gonna interview old girl, Unique of Vagina, what's her name?
Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Oh, Tijuana. I said Vagina, sorry. I didn't know. Anyway, when she interviewed, Rocky had supposedly, allegedly, um, threatened Tasha K, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So my thing is, if you're threatening her and you know that this interview is coming out, you are telling on yourself by giving out information that we hadn't even seen yet. Like he's the one that put out her real name. He's the one that talked about the tattoo, like you said, Nolan. He's the one that gave up a whole lot of information that we didn't even know about.
And this why Tasha damn career ain't going nowhere because she got a fool for a manager.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that like how are you allowing him to control your bag? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't buying nothing from the Omen sister. I'm not. She's the Omen sister. I'm not buying nothing that has anything to do with her because I, I know what my guy can do, right? And you ain't about to play. I ain't playing. I ain't playing in that whole thing. I'm not gonna do that. But you are so mean, and you got on the internet and said that all of this stuff about candy and everything else. You talked about not stealing your sister money, but then you got on the internet and said what you said about candy when why are we talking about candy? Why can't we talk about, well, okay, you said you didn't steal your sister money, but did your husband do it? I need one of y'all to
He
in
alluded to the
prosperity, somebody
he
interview.
alluded to the fact that
He
um
tried to
he
justify it.
yeah, he tried to justify it by saying that Latako wrote the song. So basically um she owed Latako that money. But the fact of the matter is the royalties wasn't for the person who wrote the song, it was for
Right,
the
they were
singers
for
of
the,
the song.
yes.
So therefore that was her money, sir. Stop playing in her face. Get that lady her
And that
money.
was also, sis, that was all he was, that was also because he was talking about Thug Holiday and stuff. That had nothing to do with Escape. That we were talking about
Exactly.
Escape royalties. What
When
is
he
he, then
said
he talks
Thug,
about, I can't even put my wife check in my bank account. I'm going to put her check in my bank account the way you did it. Because evidently you
The
did
way
it. The
you
girl
did
got
it,
the
because you
daggone
was
prosperity,
endorsed.
transcription. She got the
prosperity,
receipts.
you are in my brain right now because I'm like, what does Thug Holiday have to do with
Escape music.
anything escape music? That was features or like a main thing that had something to do with Tasha. That had nothing to do with escape. Where I want okay, so I just want to know, did Tasha get her 30,000?
Yeah,
Did
she
she
her
get
Yeah,
her
she
her
got
and
her
Tamika
30,000?
30,000.
signed all them up
She
for it.
got her 30,000 and Tamika 30,000. I'm
That's
telling
what
you,
I'm
that check
saying. So
went to her
why
mama
are
house.
we see that's what I'm saying. If she got her money, then Tamika is just pulling 30,000 out of her ass.
Well, what I don't understand is when you got that check and if you didn't know nothing about $30,000, like you saying, this is my first time hearing about 30,000. Now she's saying from her sister. You don't think when you were saying about your $30,000 check, your sister didn't inquire about, well, where you got a 30,000 check? Oh, girl, you know, tiny my you and your sister wasn't talking about
Let me tell you, because at
this
that
thirty
time
thousand
they
dollars
was
that she received.
exactly,
I'm confused on
exactly
that.
because as okay, so her and her sister was in a good place at that time, right?
Right.
To
Allegedly.
me, I'd be like, if we in a group, I'm in a group with my sister, right? Let's say prosperity, you and I are sisters, right? I'm gonna be like, girl, yeah, I just got this check. Did you get yours?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I got a check. Did you get yours? You gonna say something to your even if you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing to Candy or Time. That's something different. But to my sister, my
Yeah.
blood sister, same that mama, same daddy, baby. I'm about to tell you, look, prosperity, baby. I got my
But
Did
you
you
better
get your
check your bell
$30,000
box.
check? It's
I'm
not gonna
sorry.
go down with don't nobody. This girl don't know what happened to her money.
She knows.
Oh,
It
She's
she
don't
just
even
know.
make no
acting
sense.
it.
She knows, she just don't
You
want to
know now.
prosecute because that's her sister. She know, even though it went into Rocky's account, somebody signed Tamika's name, and
Exactly.
she feel like it
Mm-hmm.
might have been her sister that signed Tamika's name, and she don't want to prosecute her sister.
If it was her sister or her mama, because her mama, it was at her
Mm-hmm.
mama
No, but
house.
yeah,
It. That's what I'm
Yep, the
saying.
sister or the
That's
mama.
why the mama cut the camera.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't cut. There was no cameras cut. No other time. Like now, Tasha said, Tiny and when they all met at Tiny House, that everybody cut the cameras because Candy was crying and this, and that. But that wasn't shown on there, and I guarantee Bravo have done it to Candy too, where they like, okay, we gonna cut the cameras or whatever.
They
You're
got the footage.
deflecting.
Deflecting, yep. Because Bravo
They,
done sent show Candy crying 1,000 times, child. Why would he lie to
exactly.
Exactly.
you?
And they still got the
exactly.
footage. Who's to say they won't add it in like they added in? We didn't see about the mama being the fifth member, but they added it
There
back
we
in the next
go.
time they
There
said,
you.
damn.
Ooh, I promise you in my head. I promise you. That's the same
And
exact thing
then
I
he's
was thinking.
stupid because he said this girl, if she made him mad about talking about her feelings, and that's why she put all this stuff out the first time. What does he think she gonna do now that he said he don't know her? She's stalking him. She's crazy. She he got a case on her. Type child, he can help Tasha K get her $4 million revoked. Like this man is
And let's
literally
keep in mind,
crazy.
she said, why y'all talking about my baby when you got other churn out there?
Mm.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Can you imagine
Exactly.
what she gonna bring out now that you tried to make her look like
And
a
guess
whole
what?
fool?
Guess what? If she called them side chicks and she know about alleged children out there and she get
Baby.
that phone to Tasha K, y'all don't be surprised if y'all get another
Oh,
interview
it's
because
gonna
Thank
come.
you.
Yep. I'm
Did y'all
waiting.
see the
get it.
interview? There was an interview, that a radio interview that Tasha and Rocky did a few years back. It must have been before the Great Escape tour, where you could tell that they were both bitter because the interviewer asked Tasha a
Oh,
question, and Tasha didn't really say much. She was like, "Okay, well, you can't say that, so let me ask you," and asked him, and he
oh God.
Yes.
went on about how Tasha done had to sit back and watch Candy and Tiny win Grammys for the past 10, 12 years, be on
Yes.
Yep.
magazine covers and doing all this. Y'all bitter, baby. Y'all bitter.
But
Yes.
they got that
You
from
didn't have
songs
to.
they wrote outside of Escape.
And she
Right.
But
didn't
the
have
Well,
to
if
do
you
thing
can
that.
is,
write, why you didn't do the same thing they did? Right. And at the end of the day, why is your husband, who is your manager, who was supposed to be able to secure these opportunities for you, mad about it?
but I'm
Exactly.
saying he got 20 years. Like this is the thing. I don't understand why he's over there so bitter and have a stick on and a heart on for Candy. Candy have it. It's been 20 years. You could have, if you really wanted your solo to pop, you could have gone and get your solo career to pop. When Candy was just writing songs, being on the Housewife, not doing anything with Escape, just
Exactly.
doing her thing. If you really wanted to be to do your solo career, you could have done that. But no, you guys want to bash her, put her down. Say what y'all want to say about Candy. One thing about she gonna get her bread. She
But
gonna
look,
get
let me
her
tell
money.
you, Uniboo. Let me tell you, Uniboo. I thought the same thing because I'm like, in the meantime, in between time, Candy and Tiny seen that, everything wasn't going to happen with Escape. So they went to the reality TV realm and they figured out a way. And a lot of the times, people don't understand that they did get parts in these reality shows because of their group, because of where they came from. So they got these reality TV deals, and your husband wasn't doing his managing job to get you on TV. to
Exactly.
get you to pop off. You know what I mean?
The thing is, when the
Nobody likes
R&B
me.
divas, they allegedly he pulled a gun on what's the girl, the other singer. This is the
Nikki
thing.
Nikki
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Yeah, the thing is like I feel like your husband is literally killing your career.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
He's a
It
Because
could go
liability
much
for
further
sure.
because that
he's a
girl is so
life
talented.
sucker, an energy sucker. You mean to tell me if he's that great of a manager, he pulls some deal in S can make millions. After my husband, then why could he pull do $1 million with you? Since you're the voice, since you put I'm the voice of Escape, or I can see you throwing a whole bunch of shade with the other groups and how the singing they're singing this, that, and the third. You the voice, you couldn't make your solo career pop. Your husband is that great. He makes y'all make millions of dollars. Where's your million? But you
And
gotta
that's
take
why
you take your sister 30,000.
But
And
this
that's
is
why
the
Tamika
thing.
said she regret doing all that she did for her sister. The reason that
Exactly.
Tamika lost all the money that she lost because she was always trying to agree with her sister, go on what for her sister. Tamika could have been over there with Tiny and got daggone candy. She could have been at Tiny house in
Yep.
Nashikana. You know what I'm saying? She could have
And
been
that
over
was
there
the
But
making
this
dumb
is the
money.
part.
thing.
But
This
because
is
she
what
was
I
so
think
loyal to
too.
her sister, she lost out on a lot of things because of Rocky and Tasha.
But she
Can
I'm
I
also
say
loyal
And
got
she
to
this
got to
my
too?
pay a
sister,
Can I
tax
but
say
I
bill.
this?
ain't
yearning
dumb.
for her mama's
Can I,
love. She
can
wanted
I
her
say
mama
this real
love
Exactly.
quick,
so bad.
y'all? Can I say this real quick?
Hmm.
When they did what was T.I. Family and Friends, and Monica and Latoya and Toya and all them was on there. Had it been where, Tasha, Tamika wasn't taking up for Tasha at that time, Tamika could have been on that show versus a Toya,
She could have.
or versus a Latoya, right? Because they're gonna have Monica on. I get it,
Yeah,
but
because
to have
Toya
a
Lucky wasn't even
Toya,
that close to them.
And Latoya didn't even live in Atlanta at the time.
Exactly. She
right?
moved there for that show.
Hmm.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying they could have, if Tamika wouldn't have been riding so hard for Latasha, Tiny could have brought her on to the show, and she could have had other like views and things and a different fan base, but it was a whole thing with their group that was going on. They would have kept Monica, but guaranteed either Toya or Latoya from Destiny's Child. One of them could have been xed out to bring Tamika in because it would have looked like, okay, well, we got two members from one group. And then I'm gonna also bring it back to where Tiny, they're throwing Tiny under the bus now. And then also I feel like what Rocky did in that interview and said in that interview, calling Todd out of his name, all of that, sue, sue, sue. Sue they ass
That's what I
because of
see.
defamation.
That's what I see.
That's my opinion on that.
And he never hollers T.I. name. He holler Todd name, Candy name, Tiny name, Mika name, Mika husband name, but he will not say T.I. name. Why? Because you a
You
punk.
Because he
don't
know
want
he wants
that
to
drama.
smoke.
Because he a
He
punk.
don't
Because he
want
know
that
it's
Nah,
smoke.
this.
he want to still be able to go to the studio get them girls.
Because
And
he
because
know
he a
Ti
punk.
gonna be on his behind expeditiously. Will be on his behind. That's why he's not
Not
calling.
expeditiously though.
Baby, I cannot.
Right.
This is ridiculous and child. Tamika, get these daggone people. Because and your mama too, because Mama G, anybody that wear a wig like that don't mean nobody no good. I'm sorry. She don't mean nobody
Okay,
no good.
yeah,
But get
yeah,
her
because
too.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like to talk about nobody mama because I don't want nobody to talk about my mama. You talk about my mama, we got a whole problem. But I'm gonna say this because you put it out there on TV for everybody to have an opinion. Mammy G, baby, you need to go and sit down somewhere. And I don't believe near tear that she cried with Tamika. She look at Tamika and see her daddy, and I believe that.
The
And
way
she
she
ain't got.
smacked Tamika face, I didn't
Baby,
like
Yeah, when
that.
she did that, I was like, wait a minute.
my reflexes would have kicked in, lady. The hell?
Hey, she is the
Baby, but
fifth
she
member
is
of
the
a
fifth
snake.
member. Right. She the fifth
She is
member, and
not
that
nobody's
wig is
fifth
the
member.
sixth member. Baby, she the fifth, and that wig is the sixth, because that wig is a personality all its own. They step in the room before she do.
Nah, I do
That
want to
is
clear this
very
up.
true.
I do want to clear this up because I see a lot of people are trying to go in on Tiny saying, "Oh, you was that
Oh God.
girlfriend and you was smiling in her face and that girl was down to the studio." Now, one time in that interview that that girl say Tiny was there. Now,
Exactly.
one
And she
time,
even said she wasn't. She made that point to make say that she wasn't
and
there.
she said that she wasn't introduced directly to Ti.
Exactly.
Everybody was just there.
But if y'all pay attention though, check this out. Tamika did the video yesterday, right? When I mean not Tamika, Latasha did the video yesterday, came out yesterday, right?
Hmm.
Rocky had to call Tasha probably the day before, which probably would have been a Thursday.
They together.
All of a sudden, Tasha on Friday mentions Tamika because she never said nothing about. I'm talking about Tamika as Tiny Tamika, right? She never mentioned Tiny and anything. Now all of a sudden, she's coming out and talking about, oh, it was hours and hours that they had to record and do this and do that. She's mentioning Tiny now because Rocky didn't already mention
Mm-hmm.
all kind of stuff. Ugh, I don't.
And he
If
said
nobody
those
else is
things
looking
that we
at
was
you,
gonna see in the we was gonna see those things in the blog because he the damn fool is putting them out in the blog. That was his intention to put them out there. Talking about something. Oh God, y'all gonna see this everywhere. They talk about this now, but wait till this come out. Wait till boy, and we still waiting, and we still ain't heard or seen, and ain't nobody talking about it. When it's coming?
But I just want people to stop trying to make like Escape got enough beef for their own. So let's not make it
Exactly.
like Tiny knew this lady because this lady clearly said Tiny wasn't there.
exactly,
And she also
And
said
she
she
exactly.
didn't
said,
know Candy, and
and
her
she
and Candy took a picture, and that she don't know her either.
also said she wasn't even directly introduced to Ti. And let's not act like these men gonna tell on each other if they all hanging around and this, that, and the third.
Exactly.
If you tell
What
my
it
dirt, I
sound
mean
like
you
to
got you
me,
got to tell
it
mine.
does not sound like he brought her to the studio to really do any work. He probably knew somebody who worked at the studio. Ti and them might have been
Exactly.
up in there. You know what I'm saying? People standing around talking. He talking to who he knew or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Trying to impress her, make her think he's somebody.
Exactly, because Rocky is not a big fish. T.I. was not thinking about that man. They are not hanging together. They are not out here in the studio shooting and smoking together. They are not. They are not.
First of all, they
He's
not
a
even
whole
in the same
catfish.
tax bracket. Let's be clear.
That part.
Ti and Rocky are not in the same tax bracket. And
He
to
probably begged
me,
to
I
come to the
feel like
studio.
Ti probably was like, yeah, y'all can use the studio or whatever. I'm gonna be there because I'm the one that um, this is my studio where I always go record whatever it is. But he wants to throw. If you notice, he try to throw all the husbands under the
Under the
bus.
bus, cause he under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So now he needs to deflect like his wife did. And if you notice in that video that Tasha did, it was a lot of cuts, not when she cut to like images of what was said or anything like that or was played on TV or Candy speak on it or anything like that. She was every time she was talking, it'll drop and then it comes back. Like you see that it was like something that was cut. So it was edited in her favor because she said the editing did not favor her on the show.
Or she was, I mean, she made the video herself, so
Exactly.
Exactly.
she was able
She
to
was
cut,
rah rah in
put
that
whatever
video
part.
too. She was real rah rah in that video.
Child, she had on her Vibe magazine cover with when the Death Row was on the back.
Hmm.
She had on that outfit. I said, "Girl, what is this? Who are you supposed to be scaring?" Remember Martin episode we had the dog baby? I was like, "What is going on
Exactly.
here?
Exactly.
What are you doing?"
I mean,
She
like I
was
said,
doing a
I ain't gonna.
whole lot.
I mean, she was, and I'll come to y'all probably Monday because I haven't covered any of the R&B divas. But y'all, I'm gonna just be honest. I've been trying to get up here and make that video and give it to y'all, but it is so triggering. This
Baby,
show
I'm gonna tell you right
is so
now,
triggering, but we'll discuss it. We'll do a live. We'll
Nola,
do a live
when you
on
do that,
Monday and discuss it. Because I have so much to say about that, but I don't want to conflate the topics of what
mm-hmm.
this video is about
right? And
versus
this
the
video
show.
is about what Rocky was saying and what happened with Tasha K and the girl.
Right. And so I'm gonna say this. I believe he's a liar, 100%.
Yes.
He's a liar and he's a bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
100%. But I also think that she put a little sauce. Now she came with her receipts, so you can't deny receipts that was shown.
Mm-hmm.
We can't deny them plane tickets. So something was definitely going on.
And she was
Something is
begging in them, and sis, she was begging in the receipts. If you read them, baby, she was begging, and he was telling, "I told you I had to do." I'm talking about this man. She was allowing this man to treat her like she was a fool. She's really a fool. If you read them text messages, sis, you would really see how dumb she really was. Cause this, I told you I had to do this, and she was like, "Well, I'm missing you, and I want to see you." He was like, "Well, I gotta go, and I told you I had to do 2 weeks here." I'm like, "He is not your girl. He ain't giving you no money, and he ugly as hell." And he ain't doing nothing for you, girl. You girl, please.
He treated her like a side chick, is what she was. She wants to be
No,
the
she was a girlfriend.
girlfriend,
No.
but I will say this. This is from just a little bit that I did watch of the interview. I do feel like, he sold her a dream and she believed it. She
She
believed
wanted to believe
everything
it.
he was saying. I'm gonna leave my wife. I'm gonna make sure you good. But bitch, oh girl, if okay, he flying you to Vegas and all this. I mean, at least get a whole. This is my thing. If you're gonna take me somewhere in the U.S. of A., at least take me to Hawaii or something. We ain't about to just be going. You know what I'm saying? Or pay my bills. I don't even need to get flued out. I don't need you to meet me. Can you help me with some bills or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need all of that extra. And that's the thing I don't like, where it came down to where she was saying she's the girlfriend and not the side chick. But you are the side chick because he ain't never left home, as
and
far
he
as
ain't
we
gonna
know.
leave home because he can do whatever he doing at home and home gonna stay and take. Home gonna have to stay and take until she put her foot down, until she find whatever she need to find within herself to walk away. He gonna be able to continue to do what he doing. She might, you know how that go. You give him hell for a little bit, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying, and then he might chill out for a little bit or get better at his tactics than a little bit. Cause if y'all heard him say, he said he been going through this for 10 years. So for 10
Exactly.
years you been going through this. You alluded to the fact that you thought you was doing it better this time. You thought you was doing it. You thought your then thinking you had figured out how to do it this time without being embarrassed or getting back to your wife. But the fact of the matter is, it did not change.
And after all of that, after Tasha did her whole video, right?
Come on,
The
Mildred.
main thing that
West
came to
Bank
me,
7 boy. All right, come on now, Mildred. Y'all know I gotta speak to my people. Go
oh
ahead.
no, I feel you. I feel you. So even after Tasha did that whole video in black, she still at the end of that video said, "Y'all pray for me." You know why she said that? Because she going through shit right now. She was like, "Y'all just pray for me." That's what she said. When she said that, I was like, "Ooh, she already know
She
that."
going through it. She feeling it.
Yeah,
For sure. For sure, for sure, she feeling it. Like I say, I now when I ain't gonna drag her about this, but when I come to y'all on Monday with this review, I'm gonna drag her ass about how she been doing on
yeah,
this
I ain't
show.
gonna drag
For
about
sure.
it.
I don't want to conflate the issues. That's why I didn't want to start talking about the show on this video, because I didn't want to, I don't want to
Yeah,
drag her for this because she don't deserve to be dragged for this. As much
she
as I
does
don't like
not
your
at all.
attitude, I don't be praying on nobody hurt. You know what I'm saying? And that's hurtful. That's
That
hurtful. And I
is,
hope y'all out there
it
liking the
is.
video. But I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody their last little go round, because like I told y'all, I'm doing my baby hair and I'm almost done, and it's almost time for us to get up out of here and go. And child, if anything else come back and come up in between time, in the meantime, I'll be back either tonight or tomorrow. Well, I'll be back tomorrow anyway because we got to talk about this LAMH trailer.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah,
God.
yeah.
All right, but go ahead, Uniboo. Give me your final thoughts.
I just need people to stop catfishing and, you know, like, it's time to do better as women. Stop settling for second best or for less. Like, you know the man is married, or if you didn't know he's married, like, find, like, do your research, find out information so you can make sure that, you're not walking into something that you don't want to be involved with, you know. I just need us to have some standards and to actually reach for higher energy, not just being second best or let people treat us like shit. Like side chicks is very. I think we need to do better than just being a side chick. I'm nobody's side dish. I'm the main one. So that's my final thought.
All right, all right, all right. Go ahead. Well, Tamika Money.
Okay, so my side thought, I mean, oh, look, side thought. My final thought is first of all, everybody like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. For my girl Nola, y'all make sure y'all do that. If you haven't done it already, it's free 99. Like really be like to say it's free 99. Go ahead and do that. But this is my thought. Um, pray for Tasha. This man is very, very toxic, and he doesn't care who he hurt. Like he said, he compared himself to Denzel. You're not.
I'm sorry, that
You
tickles
don't
me
know who
every
you
time.
are. Yes, exactly. Who are you? But in this moment right here, I am on Tasha's side, and just pray for her healing, and that if she is gonna stay in this marriage, which is it, I mean, 28 years, it looks like she's there to stay. Great. My parents have been married. I'm 40, 40 years, been together 42. So I am about that black love. But pray for Tasha, and when we find out more information, I know Nola's gonna give us what we need to get there. And I appreciate you, Nola, um, and for always keeping us up on like what's going on in the real, and just making sure that we, and
Oh
giving us
yeah,
the
girl, you know I'm
opportunity
not
to
about to
speak on it.
sugarcoat nothing.
Exactly. So, but that's it. Just pray for Tasha. That's it. So I love you, Nola. I love y'all. Just
I
make sure
love you
y'all
too, boo.
comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for my girl Nola. Also join. You can join and become a member. I am a member and I love it. There's certain things that we see as members, but you just become a member. It's easy, just become a member. So you have a great rest of your afternoon, man.
Girl, I'm going to be a chauffeur.
Oh, I heard you. I heard
I'm going to be
that.
a chauffeur for my baby, but that's all right. It's all part of being a mama.
Yep, it sure is. I got 4 boys, I know. So go ahead, do what you gotta do, but y'all just make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, do all that. All right, love
All
you.
right, thank you. Love you too, boo. And I'm gonna
All
go
right.
ahead and close out with my final statement, y'all. And my final statement is this, girl. Don't spend years being a side chick. If you can't go to that man's house, then go ahead and dip. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he tell you he stay with his grandma. Girl, I took grandma a little broccoli and cheese. Okay, I get grandma a little medication. I just need to see. Um, don't be faithful to nobody husband because you don't want to be out here being the next meal added to the internet, okay? Because now we have sour crawfish and coleslaw. All right, you don't want to be there. You don't want the internet tearing you up and tearing your life apart. And furthermore, child, don't just have a piece of man, have your man or have peace in your house and peace in your heart and peace in your spirit. Ain't no need. This ain't no man or no woman, right? Work this type of frustration in your life at all. And with that being said, I love you all. Good night and see y'all again in the next one.